Hello guys, this is Anshul Chauhan from easybix.com, and today we are going to discuss about the assertion in TestNG. So let's have a look at a high level agenda. So the very first thing that we will see is what is assertion. Next we will come up to the types of assertion in TestNG, and then we will come up to the methods of the assertion. So let's start with the very first slide of our today's training, assertion in TestNG. So what is assertion? So assertion is used to compare the actual and expected result. What does it mean? So whenever you have written down any manual test case, so there are some kind of steps. Okay, so this is my actual and this is my expected. Suppose I am logging into a web application. If the login is successful, then what do you expect? You will expect to landing on a home page or on some other page as your application is configured. And what is actual? Suppose your test script is failing, or you have provided some kind of wrong information. So what is actual and what is expected? So assertion is the purpose of assertion is to verify or to compare the actual and expected result. Okay, and which is I think very common and the core of testing. Always in testing, always what we need to do, we need to compare the actual result with the expected results. So assertion helped us to verify the conditions whether the test is failed or passed. So if you are putting the assertion inside your test script and suppose your assertion is failing, then it will mark your test case as a failed in your test report or in the TestNG tests. Okay, if the assertion is passing, then it will mark your test as a pass. Till now we was not using any assertion, that's why we was getting every test as a green. Okay, so we will see how we can use that. And the next we come to types of assertion. So TestNG supports two types of assertion. The very first assertion which comes in the picture is the hard assertion. So what is hard assertion? So hard assertion is something if the hard assertion fails at some step of the test scripts, then test scripts stop immediately. It will not execute the further steps. Suppose you have 11 or 10 steps in your test script and you are using assertion many times in these steps. Okay, suppose you have assertion at second point and fourth step, sixth step, eighth step, ninth step, 10th step. You have all these steps as an assertion step, and somehow the second assertion is got failed. Then your script will stop execute at that particular step. It will immediately fail. It will not execute the further steps if you are using the hard assertion. Okay, suppose if your scripts your assertion failed at the fifth one or at the sixth one, so immediately as the assertion failed, the test script will execute the work, will execute the stop the execution, and it will mark the test as a test failed. At the opposite, we have a soft assertion as well. So what is the soft assertion? In the soft assertion, test don't stop running even the assertion condition fails, but the test is itself marked as a failed. What does it mean? It means you have a 10 step in your test script, and suppose you are using the soft assertion and your scripts failed at the second assertion, then it will execute the further steps as well. It will don't miss the further steps. It will execute the step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, step 8 and 9 and 10. But because your single assertion is getting failed inside your scripts, so the final report will mark the test case as a failed. But what is the benefit of it? It will verify or it will execute your complete test case. Okay, so now there are some points what people need to discuss, like why I need to execute my test case further if my assertion is failing at a very starting point. So it's all depend on the need of business or on the business structure, how you are preparing a test case, what is your need of your test case. Suppose I am just getting example. Suppose you have a test case to verify the validation field of a form, of a registration form. Okay, and there are a lot of mandatory fields and there are a lot of restrictions on this particular registration form. So suppose You have written down the steps for the first name, for the last name, for password, for date of birth, for gender basis, for captcha, and for anything else. You have suppose 14, 16 field in your test case, in your registration form, and you are putting assertion for all of these, and you are running your test case. You are using the hard assertion. Your test scripts will fail at the second step. Okay, so what you will do, you will find out the reason, you will fix it. Okay, now you again execute your test case. It will again it will execute the second step and it will fail on the third step. Now what you will need to do, you need to fix the third step and again execute the test script. Suppose it is happening every time or very frequently, then what you need to do, it is wasting your time. How? Because you need to execute a test case every time, and you need to fix the problem separately. But if you are using the soft assertion in that case, then what it will do, it will collect all the failures. Suppose out of 16 assertions 10 got failed, then it will collect the all 10 failures, report them in the test result and supply to you. So what you need to do, you need to fix all these in a single way and execute it again. So using the soft assertion, you don't need to execute the same test case again and again and you need to fix it. It's very irritating if you are using hard assertion in that case. So there are a lot of business case regarding the hard assertion and soft assertion. It always depends on need of users, on need of business. Okay, what kind of logic you are putting inside your test scripts, or what kind of test you are writing on. So this is the hard assertion and soft assertions. Next thing which comes in the methods in the assertions. So let's take an example. Let's create a Java program. So to make it very clear, so we will create a new class, assertion class. Okay, so what we was expecting, assertion equals, the first method of the assertion class is asserts equals. Please note the methods which are present inside the hard assertion and inside the soft assertion are the same, because the both assertions are inheriting the same interface. They are implementing the same interface. So the methods in the both of the class, hard assertion and soft assertion, are same. The hard assertion and soft assertion are the class inside the TestNG. Okay, so the very first thing, asserts equals. It will accept two kind of parameters. First one is expected and the second is actual. This method is used to compare two objects in TestNG. If the assertion fails, it will appear in the report. Let's see how we can do that. So first we need to create the object of our assertion. Assertion hard assert equals to new assertion. So assertion class is a class which implements the hard assertion. To create the object of the soft assertion, we need to create the object of the soft assert class. Soft asserts equal to new soft asserts. Okay, this is the way how you can create the objects. Now we will declare our methods, our test methods. So let's declare our first test, public void test hard assert. Just name it like hard assert. Okay, here what we need to do, we will print some kind of system.out.println statement over here to verify the results. Hi, I am first statement in hard assert. Okay, and now what we need to do, suppose we need to put the assertion over here, suppose assert. So how we can put the assertion? So take the object of the hard assert and assert equals. You can see we have a lot of methods. Assert equals boolean actual, assert equals for the byte code, assert equals for the character as well, for the collection, for integer, for long, for map, there are a lot of methods available in the assertion class. Okay, like assert false, assert not equals. Like the assert equals, assert not equals is the negation case of the assert equals. And we have some more methods like not null. You can also verify if the particular object what you are getting or what you are retrieving or what you are returning from any method is having the value of is a null or not. Okay, and assert true and assert false as well. So what we need to do, we need to assert equal. Assert equals, you can put anything, and okay, it will typecast at runtime. So what, suppose here we need to pass the actual one. So we are, suppose we are comparing dummy data like 3 with 3. Okay, and put system statement here, log statement here, first hard assert is passed. Why? Because I'm comparing the same value, my actual and my expected result is same. Now again put the hard assertion, hard assert equals, compare 1 with the 2. Now my expected and my actual is different, and log the message. Second hard assert fails. Okay, so let me allow to execute that particular test class. Okay, I need to put at the test annotation over here to make it a test class, so make it a test case. That's it. Now I will get the option run as a TestNG. So you can see I have executed one test and failure is 1. So if we will look out at our logs, so the very first statement what is printed over here is hi, I am first statement in hard assert. It means that code executed. Now it executed the assertion. Why? Because I am getting the another message, first hard assertion is passed. So if this statement executed successfully, then it comes to this statements. Okay, this is very clear. Now after this message it will come to this assertion and it got failed. That's why I am not getting the hard assert fails in my log. You can see the message is missing. Okay, and I am getting the assertion error, expected 2 but found 1. I am getting the error as well. Actually it was expected the 2 here, but it was found 1. Okay, so you can see using the hard assertion, the test case stop work after the failure. The next statement will not execute, it will terminate the test case immediately. Okay, so in the similar way, create another test, just copy it. Okay, paste it over here, change the name, test soft assert, soft. So we have seen the first one, so let me comment it to avoid the okay, I missed the test annotation. To avoid the confusion, I am doing it. Okay, soft assert and the first statement of the soft assert of soft, and I have to take the object of the soft assertion. So as per our explanation, the whole test should execute. Even this statement should also execute, but the result should be failed. The result should be failure. You can see in the TestNG report as well, test hard assert, it is failing. I am getting the cross sign over here and the error as well, and the failed one. Okay, so let me execute it once more time. Run as TestNG test. Okay, great. So you can see I have executed the single test, failure is 0, skip is 0. It means my test case got passed. It means my test case got passed. I'm getting the hi, I am first statement in soft assertion. I'm getting the second message, first assertion is passed. I'm getting the other message, second assertion is failed. And you can see here the assertion is failing. In actual the assertion is failing. But you can see in the report the test cases got passed. So what is the mystery behind it? Why I'm not getting the expected result? Is there any defect or is there any open defect in TestNG framework, or I'm missing something? So to make it clear, let me tell you, we have missed something over here. Okay, so just copy it one more time to make it very clear. Test soft assert verify all. What is this verify all? We will see. So after this statement, I will put another statement here, soft assert dot assert all. What is this? What is assert all? So we will discuss it in details. First, what we need to do, let me execute it one more time and we will discuss it. What is assert all? Where is run as? Run as TestNG test. Okay, now you can see the two tests got executed. Failure is 1, skipped is 0. And as in the logs, I am getting the message for the first one. Hi, first statement, first soft assertion is passed, second soft assertion is failed. I'm getting the same message again and again. Why? Because the same text I have in the second test. But test soft assertion got passed, but the test soft assertion verify all got failed. It is marked failed over here. You can see, and I'm getting the error as well. What is the error? The following assert failed. Expected 2 but found 1. Expected 2 but found 1. Okay, you can see in the report as well. The test is got failed with the error. So what is this? What is this? What is the change in my first test and in my second test? The change is only in this line. Assert all. So what is the use of assert all? So please remember, if you are using the soft assertion in the TestNG, then the last statement of your test case should be assert all. I am repeating it. If you are using TestNG soft assertion in your TestNG tests, then the last statement of your test should be assert all. Assert all doesn't mean that I will put it after the assert equals. No, it should be the last statement. Like return statement in the method is the last statement in any method. In the same way, the assert all statement should be the last statement in the every test script if you are using the soft assertion inside your test scripts. Why it is required? Because as we have discussed, we have seen in the soft assertion the test execute continue. It don't terminate or it don't fail after the assertion failure at any step. So what assertion alls do? Assertion alls collect the all failures from the starting of the test case and report them and mark the test case as a failed. If you missed that particular statement, then you will not get the error. Even your test case is failing in actual, but you will not get the error in the TestNG, and you supposed, okay, my test case got passed and my automation is working fine. No, it is working fine because you have missed something. Okay, so please remember, test assert all should be the last statement if you are using the soft assertion in your TestNG scripts. So the use of assert all it will collect the all failures in the assertion and report them in the method immediately and mark the test case as a failed. If the all got passed, suppose now the test case should got passed. Let me run it again. So okay, because I am working on the soft assertion object, so it is referring the this as well, although it is not okay, I missed something over here too. Let me execute it one more time. You can see the all got passed. Why if I am making a change here and I am executing the test and I'm getting the failure in the one test, and which is test soft assertion verify alls. This test is marked as a fail, but this test don't have any failures. You can see both assertion has got passed, but it is marking it a failure. Why we are getting this? Because we are working on the object of the soft assert, and that particular object we are using over in the both methods, and we are using assert all in this method only. So that's why it is making it as a fail. What if we put it over here, soft assert dot assert all? Now this test case is getting failed, this is getting pass, so the report should be similar. Okay, it is making both as a failed. So what is the solution of this? In that case, you don't need to create the object at the class level. Okay, you can use it at the method level. Clear? So this is the way how we can use the soft assertion and the hard assertion. Now come to our slides as well. So we have seen the use of assertEquals. Now the second method is assert true, and the last is assert false. So you as we have the asserts equals, we have the method assert true and we have the method assert false. These methods accepts the boolean value as a parameter. Even you can pass a method as an argument in these methods too. Okay, if the value is true, then assert true will return the then assert true will return the true, and it will mark your assertion or test case the pass test case. If the value you are passing here is false, then it will mark your test case failed. How we can use it? So suppose in the practical way, you have a application where you need to find out, okay, the particular web element is present on the web page or not, or a particular text box is a editable or not, or a particular button is a clickable or not. So what you need to do, you can create a method which will return true if the particular text box is editable or not. If it is returning true, then using this way, suppose we have a method here, we call assert true. Okay, and suppose we have a method name verify button. So we will call that method like this, and that verify method, in the current situation we don't have that method, but when we work with the Selenium, we will have these method as well, like these methods like these as well. Okay, so what it will do, if the verify button, suppose verify button is a method which is returning true or false on the basis of if button is present on the UI or not. Okay, so if the button is not present on the UI and we are verifying, we are performing the assertion on that particular method, then it will mark that particular test case as a failed. Otherwise, it will mark this test case as a test pass. So this is the way how you can perform or how you can use the assertion in the TestNG. So thank you guys, thanks for your time. And if you have any question, any query, any doubt regarding the assertion in TestNG, then you can put your questions inside the comments, and we will be happy to answer you. If you like my stuff, then please like and share my videos. Thank you so much.